Okay. The gauntlet? Oh. Missions with various conditions. Isizaki surrenders. Okay. Alright. That's actually pretty cool.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Oh wow, he's a lot stronger.
I'm messing you up. Now I'm getting it.
Ah. So these are also like that thing from X-Zero that I never did. Because they were way too difficult.
I'm messing you up.
I tried to dodge that, but okay.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Brilliant! Now I'm getting it!
Ijincho, Yokohama. A harbor town where rotting secrets rarely stay uncovered. The deceased was a student teacher who had vanished from a high school Yagami was investigating. Yet the linchpin to this case, a police officer named O'Hara, was arrested for a different crime, a train groping that shocked the nation. Upon hearing the verdict, O'Hara gave the court an ominous revelation, that the son he had lost was avenged.
Before I go all in, can we go over the defendant's profile? That way I'll have something to work with.
Sure. Akihiro Ihara, age 53, senior officer with Tokyo PD, convicted of sexual battery. He'd been stationed in Shinjuku and lived alone in Tokyo. That is, until his arrest.
Lived alone? Unmarried then?
His wife moved to Yokohama without him 7 years ago, when their son Toshiro started at Seiryo High. Toshiro-kun ended up taking his life in his 3rd year. That's 4 years ago, if you're counting.
And the couple never reconciled, huh?
Apparently his wife wanted nothing to do with him from that point on. That's it for personal details.
All right.
As for the charge, Ihara's maintained his innocence. We've had no luck getting him to budge. Mind you, the prosecution has plenty against him. Security camera surveillance, eyewitness footage, even trace evidence gathered on scene.
The same footage the media was plastering on TV?
Yes, although some of it was edited for privacy or length, but it painted a clear enough picture.
Hard to dispute something you can see right in front of you.
True.
And what about when they handed down the verdict? Ihara flew off the handle or something?
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
Your Honor, in a warehouse, about 3 days ago, a body turned up in Yokohama. The body belongs to a guy named Hiro Mikoshiba. 4 years ago, this man took my son from me by driving him to commit suicide.
Ihara seemed convinced that Mikoshiba had bullied his son, and to get his justice, he even took Seiryo High to court. However, the court ruled against him, claiming there was no substantial evidence of bullying. I still need to dig into the court record of that case to see if there's anything of value.
Sounds like I'm on deck then. I've got someone involved in the case right in front of me.
Who?
The chairman of Seiryo High himself.
Are you talking about me?
I don't know how you pull these things off, Yagami-san. But let me give you a word of caution.
I'm listening.
Mikoshiba's murder hasn't been made public yet, so please don't go around talking about it, especially at his school. The Kanagawa police will investigate the school soon enough.
Thought it was
And if they find out
Kane
everyone
with an
already
E,
knows.
not an A.
They'd show us the door, lock it
K-A-N-E.
behind them, then probably charge us with obstruction.
Exactly. Oh, and before I send you Mikoshiba's
What did Yagami say?
photo, there's one last thing you should know.
What's that?
Ihara's ruling was the day before yesterday. That means we only have 13 more days to potentially file an appeal. If we don't make our move, Ihara will walk out of court with a sex offense charge and a minor slap on the wrist. And once his case is closed, it would take a miracle to get it reopened, even if there had been a critical oversight.
Right.
I'm sorry to give you a time limit instead of a viable solution.
Don't worry. I'll have to make do. For now, let's just keep in touch.
Thanks, and good luck.
Yo, what was that about?
Sorry. Give me one more sec. Actually, Kaito-san, can I fill you in later? I need to get some answers from the chairman.
Hmm?
Yui Mamiya.
I take it that call was the Genda Law Office?
Gonna hog the teacher's attention for yourself, huh?
Okay, Yagami-san. Tsukumo and I will do some digging on the bullying front. I mean, no way you could say no to Sari-san, right?
May I help you with something, Yagami-san?
You sure can. Remember how you told me about a student?
Oh,
this is him.
How do you have that photo?
I'd like to ask a bit about him in relation to a separate investigation.
What?
I'm afraid I can't give you any details. I'm sure you understand. I know that isn't much consolation. But if it's any comfort, I would never disclose anything about your case either.
But don't you see?
I promise. I'll tell you everything I can when I can. But for now, let me ask the questions.
Very well. Go ahead.
I'll start with the basics. Mikoshiba-kun was a graduate here, correct? And that's why he came back to train as a teacher?
That's correct.
How long was he supposed to be here?
3 weeks, originally. He'd nearly finished his time with us. But one day he simply stopped coming. It was as if all was well, then suddenly he was gone. Or at least that's how I'd heard it.
Were you two not that close?
No. We had barely exchanged a word since he arrived.
Wasn't there a pretty dark rumor about Mikoshiba-kun 4 years back?
You mean what was dredged up online? However, in the subsequent lawsuit, that rumor was put to rest. The court found no evidence of bullying.
But you had your doubts, didn't you? So you called on us to take a deeper look.
Well, yes. But let's not get confused. The tragedy from 4 years ago does weigh on us. But we've washed our hands of the matter.
Well, you say that, yet I can't help circling back to the same question. Why would the head of a school hire detectives to monitor his students in secret? Potentially even out of pocket.
Well, for one thing, it would reflect poorly on our institution were I to openly suspect our students. Then there's the issue of bullying being recorded and shared online. You know what kind of firestorm that can cause. I should mention, I'm the one who takes the fall for it. My own privacy be damned. So of course I would opt for secrecy.
That's fair. But what that still doesn't answer is why this is happening now.
I'm not sure I follow.
Could this be what riled you up?
But this is...
This is footage of Akihiro Ihara 2 months ago, captured up in Tokyo. The man was an active-duty police officer, so of course it made the rounds in the media. But you already knew all that. After all, he's the one who sued your school on account of what his son endured here. Bullying that led to suicide.
Well, that's... undeniable.
And now that he's in the spotlight, any more problems at Serio would lead people to start connecting the dots. The police would dig up that suicide in no time, regardless of whatever the court had ruled. They might even reach the conclusion you had covered the whole thing up. I get the feeling that's why we're really here, to prevent another mess on your hands.
Oh, I see now. Our job's to sniff out any bullying.
That's simply not true.
You sure
At
about
least
that? The thought...
Perhaps it did. The scenario you described was painfully accurate. Every time I saw Ihara-san on TV, I grow sick with worry that it could all boil over on us here at any moment.
I can assure you, Chairman, I'm not here to cause any trouble.
In that case, you should speak with Sawa-sensei.
Her?
See? I told you we should have stayed on her good side.
How was I supposed to know?
So...
No, thanks.
Would you like...
I should go see her myself.
In that case, you may want to go downstairs and see if she's in the faculty room. She should still be on lunch.
Perfect. I've got another chance to shoot my shot.
Sorry, Kaito-san, but I'm fielding this one alone. Tsukumo, you guys can clear out too.
What? You're benching all of us? Just like that?
I don't understand the meaning of this, Yagami-shi.
If I had time to explain, I would. Just trust me on this for now.
I'm sorry. Did you need something, sir?
Oh. Is Sawa-sensei here?
She should be back shortly.
Well, I just need to have a quick word with her is all.
It's right.
Thank you. Suspicious. Hey. What the?
What are you doing here?
Yes, well, I need to ask you a couple things.
Such as?
Such as how close you were to Hiro Mikoshiba.
What?
I heard from Chairman Okuda you were mentoring him as a teacher.
Why do you, of all people, want to know?
Did you notice anything unusual before he disappeared? Any sign of trouble he might have had?
I can't say for sure. He just stopped showing up one day. Really, that's all I know.
Is that really all you can tell me?
I said that's all.
You know what, let's start over. You were already a teacher here by then. Back when a student here committed suicide, and Mikoshiba-kun's name came up as well.
Yes, but...
So he wasn't involved in any teasing?
I teach English, and that's what I was focused on. And during his time in training, I was under the impression he got along with the students just fine.
He's not the type to bully then?
I would say no.
Then why would those rumors exist in the first place?
You're asking the wrong person. Four years ago, the court determined this...
You mean Ahara-san's lawsuit? Well, I'm sure you've seen the news.
Yes, but...
I believe Ahara-san still thinks his son killed himself because of...
Let me ask you something.
By all means.
What are you trying to accomplish? If that wasn't enough, you got security. You should have had the sense to leave
Believe
alone.
me, once I learn what I need about Mikoshiba-kun, I'm gone.
In that case...
One last question. You and the chairman both, anyone in particular that...
The kids in the basketball club? Mikoshiba-kun was in that club back when he was a student.
The basketball club?
Yes. They all spent quite a bit of time with him.
All right. With that, I'll get out of your hair. Appreciate your time, Matt. Sawa-sensei.
Just a minute!
Kaito-san, you there?
Why?
Man, don't be like that.
You enjoy playing teacher?
You mean, did I enjoy getting eviscerated by her? She hates my guts at this point. That aside, I did get some interesting intel. And that's
What for?
I want to find those bullies in the basketball club. Think you can fly the pigeon for me?
So I do have a purpose.
Thanks. I'll start scoping out the gymnasium.
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございます。
That is not how a basketball bounces. Unless it's extremely flat.
Close one. Almost got it. Huh? You're Koda-san from Class 2 too, right? Basketball too?
Yeah?
You have a second? I have some questions about a student teacher who taught classes here named Mikoshiba. Ow! Really?
Yo, you read me talk? That posse of little shitheads just went strutting into the gym with some bats.
Kaito-san, can you at least try to warn me a little sooner next time?
Why? You worried?
Hey! Why are you still here, asshole? Who the hell are you anyway?
Talking pretty big for taking a cheap shot while my back was turned.
You had it coming, shady old fuck.
Coda! Hey, you been spilling anything to this guy?
I didn't say anything.
I'll fill you in. I was asking her about Mikoshiba, a student teacher who disappeared from school not too long ago. You guys know him, right? The basketball club would.
Don't bother trying to talk to us like we're your fucking friends, asshole.
I want to bash your fucking skull in. You'll die before I tell you shit.
You wiped the floor with us yesterday. Only fair for you to take a handicap.
I don't mind at all. Sure. All good. But it's still gonna be pretty one-sided.
You're so full of shit. I'm gonna kick your ass!
Let's go.
Oh, so it's like a timing thing?
lot of guts for your age, kid. But come on. You really need a better outlet for all that aggression.
Let me go!
Just what on earth is going on in here?
Hey. Let's roll out.
I'm gonna do you a favor here and leave out the part about the bats.
Are you even listening?
Yes, ma'am. We were just horsing around a bit. Right?
Just horsing around is right.
You really are unbelievable. Why are you attacking How many times must I tell you to leave our school
For what it's worth, the chairman asked me to be here.
Oh, good. How should our chairman explain you to the mob of irate parents that will— Don't worry, there's a very good reason—
Not the words
If I hear anything else about you, anything, I'm going— Oh, and your attire is atrocious. When you—
Hear all that, Kaito-san? I have a funny feeling I'm not—
I'm afraid Sawa-sensei's made her point clear. After all, you've satisfied the bulk of my request.
Wait. Okay, how about this? That way, I can stay on campus.
But you can't teach without a license.
No, but I do have a lawyer's
You're
bill.
a lawyer?
Can't we work something out?
I'm afraid although there is always the op—
Yeah, do you happen to have a kung fu club?
No, there's nothing of the sort.
That's unfortunate.
Me again. I say it's time we hightailed it out of here. No use sitting around on our asses, right?
I can't.
Suit yourself.
Huh.
Aha! Stop right there!
Huh?
I knew it.
Can I help you?
Actually, you already have.
I'm sorry, but
They always say perpetrators return to this.
So why is Haru on the...
Monsieur Voyeur? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about your pervy little upskirt scheme.
Yeah, you lost me. Now, if you don't mind...
Oh, no, you don't. I have irrefutable proof of you're wearing the exact same sneakers as the pervert from yesterday. And
Okay, what is happening here? Sorry, but your evidence is my shoes? Everybody here's got shoes, young lady. In fact, I'm probably not the only person with this exact pair.
your shoe style is merely the icing on the cake. You see, before the pervert arrived yesterday, I had covered the floor around the camera with a clear polymer.
Huh?
It's an oil-based substance. Which means you, while wearing the... Lamenting your misfortune already? That's what you...
Mystery Research Club?
Now, if
Oh,
you
wait,
follow...
just... There's no way I'd have noticed. But even if I did step in some mystery with so many people on campus, any number...
No, only the perpetrator stepped in the... And of course, I had the PE teacher who... Why don't you just give it up? There's no escapes. The camera may be gone, but fortunate with that, I determined turns out it's an online exclusive were I to supply this. After all, the shop would have no choice. Do I need to spell it out any further? Therefore,
a
check.
Yeah. Now, I can't give out... So, I'd like to resolve this as amicably.
I will agree to one thing and make no mistake. I will not be misled by Hold it right there!
Look at me. Do I really look like...
Well...
Right?
But
So,
I
drop...
would be an utter failure as a mystery connoisseur.
Uh...
No matter where or when the story is told, the perpetrators in mysteries are often those who draw the least suspicion. This trope carries over into the real world as well.
Really?
If you think you can fool this mystery fiend, you'd better think again.
What the?
Ah.
You're Kyoko Amasawa-san, right?
So what if I am?
I saw your flyer.
You're not wrong. Our current advisor got married and quit teaching. On top of that, the chairman's been reluctant to bring in anyone from outside. But your arrival marks our revival. It would also prove the value of the MRC.
Well, that all sounds fine on paper. You'll need a competent professional in your area of interest.
When you put it that way, it does seem like a long shot.
Right? How about you make...
You?
Why not? A Kamurocho-based detective not good enough?
You're a detective?
Oh yeah. I'm Takayuki Yagami from the Yagami Detective Agency. I was asked to come investigate your school.
So then...
I'll let you deduce that yourself. But I will say one thing. I'm here to stop shady business.
If he wasn't shooting up rather, who was he trying to see?
Listen, I don't mean to... As I was trying to say, becoming your advisor could work out well for both of us. I'm not done here by a long shot. One of your teachers is bent on seeing me gone.
Really? Who?
Sawa-sensei. She thinks I have no business being here, and frankly, it's been hard to prove her wrong. But, if I were to advise your club, it'd be all the reason I need to stay on campus. So what do you think? Oh, and if it's experience you want, believe me, I've been around the block when it comes to mysteries.
I almost died like 50 times. 3 years ago.
I believe I understand. The purpose you stated for being here does fit the circumstances better than my original theory. But I will not be persuaded so easily.
Shut up, Haru.
So, I
I
propose
will
a
not
test.
be persuaded so easily.
Test?
Her voice
Right
actor
this
fits
way,
this role
please.
so well.
What? Hey!
Haru didn't get enough screen time in Persona 5. So, this is fine with me. Nice. Why are you taking me to the basement? Love getting SP for walking.
Huh? Who's this, sis?
This is Yagami-san, our new advisor candidate. However, I intend to test him first. See if he's legitimate.
Fine by me. I'm Kento Amasawa, Kyoko's younger brother. Also the MRC's bodyguard. When your sister's as nosy as mine, you've got to step up your game to keep her safe.
They've got the clue board in the back.
Please have a seat, Yagami-san.
All the pins.
After you.
Oh, how kind of you. So, Amasawa-san. Could you tell me what the Mystery Research Club actually...
So, I founded the Mystery Research Club last year. Primarily, we function as a book club, critiquing mystery novels from many different cultures and eras.
Ooh, fun.
But When the opportunity is ripe, we also engage in more involved activities. And by that, I mean solving the mysteries around us.
Okay.
Oh, you mean go sleuthing, like on a case. I've got to say, as a potential advisor, I'm not exactly psyched to hear you go around looking for trouble.
Oh, don't get me wrong. We don't do this for kicks, and I'm not a fan of danger. If we could all be armchair detectives, free to investigate from afar, surely that would be ideal.
Yeah, don't I know it.
Unfortunately, that is rarely, if ever, possible. Say our investigatory senses were to draw us toward a mystery that escapes even the school and the police. Why, letting such a case slip away would be anathema to our club's founding principles.
While I do admire your passion, why put yourself at risk? You'd be safer handing it off to the authorities.
Then shouldn't we hand you off to the authorities?
Well, now, let's not be hasty.
I take it you see my point then.
You make some valid points. So, getting back to this test of yours.
Yes. So, based on what you've told me, I'm inclined to drop your charges altogether. That being said, I'd also be a fool to take you at your word.
Well, the caution is admirable.
Then you shouldn't mind if I test both your skills as a detective and your character as a person. And once that's over, the club will reach a decision. We'll either accept you as our mentor, or turn you in as a deviant.
I get the picture.
Actually, we've been dealing with a rather risky case as of late.
How risky are we talking?
Well, it's about as risky as it is risque.
Ooh.
Yagami-san,
Oh.
have you ever heard of a sugar baby?
Huh? You mean a younger girl getting paid to date an older guy?
You know it. Now our current case involves one such sugar baby. It seems that one of our dance club girls has grown a reputation for dating older men. Unfortunately, I've yet to pin down exactly who this is.
All you know is she's in dance club? Well, I understand why you'd want to know more, but what about this warrants investigation? She in danger?
The issue at hand is that she may be doing more than dating, and it's putting her safety at risk. Well, we found this out online, so we're admittedly speculating a bit here. But apparently this girl's pretty infamous for what they call her vanishing act.
Care to elaborate?
She strings the mark along, going on a few dates for an agreed-upon sum, but then she goes in for the kill. She gets a large upfront payment for promising to seal the deal, and then, poof, gone with the wind.
Okay, I can see how that might make her enemies, but that's on the guy, isn't it? I mean, he's paying to date an underage girl, and he thinks he has the right to complain?
You're not wrong. Problem is, her latest mark, a violent, foul-mouthed thug, isn't so self-aware. I believe rape and murder were his choicest threats. So yeah, we can't just write this one off.
Oh, yeah. That's a concern.
Mm-hmm. And now he has his gang roaming the streets, searching high and low for the girl who contacted.
Please don't tell me it's the gang.
I'd say that
I'm
establishes
worried
the
about.
risk clearly enough. As soon as we found out, we've been trying to find the sugar baby and warn her ASAP.
Yeah, I get it now. If we don't act, she could be
I think we're finally seeing eye to eye, Yagami-san. After all, the truly artful detective can solve incidents before they even occur.
That's not quite how it works, but sure. In any case, now that the situation's clear, I'd like to get on with the test. Just tell me where to start, and I'll be there.
It is said that the great Sherlock Holmes was able to freely change his appearance into that of a total stranger. From helpless old woman to shifty-eyed vagrant,
He really was.
he deceived the masses and never lost a lead.
In the stories.
All thanks to a good disguise.
So, you want me to go undercover?
Yep. Any detective worth their salt should have no trouble with that. You're going to infiltrate the dance club as an advisor and return with a lead on the sugar baby. That...
Wait, you want me to teach a dance club?
If it's required, then yes. Those girls are a close-knit group. However, if a cool new stranger gained their trust...
But how am I supposed to be a convincing advisor if I've never danced once in my life?
That's okay. It's rare for their advisors to get up and do it themselves. They...
Oh, great.
If it's any consolation, their current advisor never even shows up. So, you'll already have an in.
Nice.
Just give them a few pointers, act authoritative, and soon enough, you'll be their closest confidant.
Easy peasy? To teach something I know nothing about?
I'm sure you can figure that out.
You're really putting me through the ringer, you know that? I guess I'll have to prevail with the power of vague advice.
Good, then let's move. The dance club will be starting their practice any minute. They're in the gym basement, in case you didn't know.
I know her test might be tough, Yagami-san, but I think you'd make a pretty rad advisor.
Shut up,
So good luck.
non-character.
Huh? Oh.
Can you please walk faster than that? But so we're not informing the chairman of this. I'm just their advisor now. Okay. I mean, it's fine with me, because this is that dance mini game.
Where's the captain? Ah, right there. Something's Sayaka Nishizona.
Hey,
Amasawa from the Mystery Research Club.
Oh, great. The MRC. What do you want with us? We're not up to anything.
Calm down. I'm not here to expose... To preface this, I noticed your club advisor hasn't been showing up much.
Yeah, apparently he got really sick.
And it must be rough trying to choreograph an entire...
Yeah, and we've got a meet coming up.
I see. From the start...
Listen, Senpai, I know we might seem desperate.
Don't worry, you don't owe me for this. I'm offering you a potential advisor as...
Potential advisor?
Let's not sweat the small stuff. The important thing is, Yagami-san here said...
Help with their routine.
Oh my gosh, really? This is just what we needed. You know, So how long have
I'm not?
Oh, so modest. I've been literally racking my brain trying to come up with a workable routine.
I mean, it looks like you got something that's pretty
I'm
good.
so glad that's on you now.
Whoa.
Yagami-san, this is your Reichenbach Falls moment. Don't you get it?
No?
Do you think we can get started? We've been practicing and practicing. We all know our moves and everybody's got rhythm, but it feels like we're still missing something. It's really kind of down to the wire to be figuring this stuff out, but I know we'll... So can I ask for your first impression?
You know, it's hard to say what's going on at this point.
I shouldn't have to say this.
And?
And you need to tell them what you have...
She's really bossy. Gotta say. Oh, are you kidding? Timed investigations are back. That was kind of annoying. It was rare, but still. Intensity of your answer? Work on... Spice it up. Do something unexpected.
So, the music's not a bad choice, but it'll take more than your average dance mix to stick in the audience's minds. Have you considered tradition?
But we can't just start over.
We have the rhythm. She told you. Besides, if
Yeah.
we can...
Isn't your routine a little...
You mean like we need...
What part of this is a...
Yeah. I think your performance could use a... Well,
Where?
you're already imperfect, but you were right. It needs something that's gonna leave...
I see what you mean. If only we... Oh!
Ah. Let's take apart what could give you the edge you need. Why not incorporate Kung Fu? Sure did.
That's... yeah. And it's not like... But we don't know...
Well, you're in luck. Kung Fu?
No way! That's so cool!
Well, it's my own style. You won't find it in any ancient scrolls, but it's flashy.
Perfect!
I
so
guess I'm gonna have to.
Okay.
Sweet!
I'm ready for this
Then let's
rhythm
get a
game.
quick
It looks pretty fun.
demonstration. Let's see some ass-kicking dance then!
Wait, really?
Of course! How else are we gonna learn? We'll get to analyze your moves, your footwork, your breathing. We'll...
I wouldn't get your hopes up, though.
So, you're...
If you're giving up after stringing them along...
Hold it.
Huh?
I've never done this before, though, so don't get mad if it's
don't be so hard on yourself.
Okay. It's gonna work.
Okay, what we'll do first is show you the opening 30 seconds of our routine until while you're watching, keep an eye out for the parts that could use some...
Sure.
Okay.
Good.
In there.
Whoa, but you know what?
That's the spirit. Ready?
Before you begin the dance section, select an EX solo. Let's dance.
Okay, let's go.
What? I don't like that. Yes, I can tell. That's not easy to pull off. That's it.
Yagami-san, you're officially the best. Incredible.
Oh, he's amazing! That was amazing! Wow! Wait, is that could never do that? Gosh, I hope he doesn't knock someone out! See it?
Oh, look at that!
Two same voice actors.
Yagami-san, what was that just now? I thought you said you
Believe me,
couldn't...
I'm just as surprised as you. Winning is part skill and part pulling it out of your ass.
I don't think a seasoned athlete could pull that off. Yagami-san, that was incredible. You're
Wow.
not no way an amateur moves like that. Maybe you don't realize it, but you have a gift for this. You're totally a born dancer.
I don't know about all that. What you call a gift, I call muscle memory.
Well, whatever you call it, we're gonna use every last bit of it in our routine, if that's okay. You seriously saved our necks just now, Yagami-san.
Hey, I'm just glad it all worked out.
If it's okay to ask, could you drop by and give us
Sure,
more
that
pointers
actually sounds
sometime?
fun.
Ever since our advisor stopped showing, and we could all use some guidance.
If you guys will have me, then sure.
Oh, you're the best!
I think it's time we headed back now, Yagami.
So, did I pass?
Indeed you have. Honestly, I'm still in shock over how easily you won Nishizono-san over. Every time I've tried to approach her...
Gee, I wonder why.
Well, all the more reason we need an amazing advisor who can keep up with us.
Oh, I'm amazing now. Does this mean I'm no longer a criminal?
Yeah, I really should apologize for that at some point. Also, I have another theory as to why you installed that camera.
Yeah? Let's hear it.
So, a hired detective shows up to covertly monitor a specific group of students. Meanwhile, spreading through the news like wildfire is the case of Akihiro Ehara, a man connected to our school. Put those pieces together, and your objective here starts taking shape. But I wouldn't want to hamper any important detective work of yours. At any rate, Yagami-san, I'll go ahead and let the chairman know of our arrangement. That is to say, I'll formally request you as our advisor.
Well, that'd be great. But do you really?
Sure, so long as you're officially considered an outside guidance counselor. Also, we do need another faculty member as a supervisor. Their only responsibility is signing the paperwork. Our school makes you jump through a lot of hoops just to be welcomed as a guest, huh?
Yeah, sounds like they won't let in just anybody.
Yep. The chairman actually promised to sign off on whoever we chose. Well, I made him promise.
What? He told me the club's already had advisors and left it at that.
Typical. I doubt he wants to actually keep his word. He probably thinks the MRC's a big enough liability as it is.
I wonder why.
Well, with all that said, welcome to the Mystery Research Club.
Hey, you'll get your chance. And it's...
Oh, when you have a spare moment, I'd like your advice.
What, you've got something besides the sugar baby?
Yes. In fact, the sugar baby may be but a single thread amidst a
that's
larger,
the
more
school stories.
sinister web
There are
of
56
conspiracies.
sub-stories in this one. The
But that's a
Amon
lot to
fight is locked behind the DLC, I think. RGG doing DLC was a mistake. A major mistake.
Jest, I know. I'll get you up to speed when you're free.
Okay. Not quite sure how to process that right now, but I'll make sure to swing by at some point.
It seems more delinquent activities than meets the eye in Syria. In order to unveil this, Yagami has infiltrated sub-communities within the school. School stories are separate from the main story. Raising Yagami's leadership allows you to progress through. So this is like the friendship bar, but less annoying. Fine with me. Oh, hey, I can do the side story right now? Fine with me. Panda.
Yagami-san.
Yeah.
Yagami-san.
I guess so.
I'm sorry.
Either way.
Yes. Well... Yagami-san.
Huh? Oh.
Is it? Hang on. I'm getting serious Twisted Trio vibes from that. Oh, okay. Yeah, the one he kills Sherlock Holmes in. That was
In other
supposedly
words-
his long-running enemy.
So, to sum it up,
No. Well... yes.
Hmm? Unbelievable.
No.
Huh.
Yes.
I see.
Hey!
Huh.
Right.
Well... If I were to guess... Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I like that. There's lore.
Huh.
School diary. Okay. So what are the tasks? And your case file for the school stories. I know there are more than 10. There were 14, right? Oh yeah, 3 of them are DLC. The social stats from Persona. School stories.
Now that you mention it. No.
Oh, free SP. Thank you. Oh yeah, I need to look into that. Yeah, I can continue this one at the very least. And I guess I'll probably have to check hangout spots, right? But I don't see any. They're all gone. So... Oh.
Ishizono.
Ah.
Yeah. Hmm?
Hmm. Yes. Excuse me.
Huh?
Yes.
Hmm.
Please.
Gotcha.
It's a pleasure. Got a song in mind?
Extra easy? No.
Go ahead and pick a costume. Which step should we work on? Go ahead and pick a Got a song in mind?
Let's freaking dance.
And a 1 and 2.
This is really hard.
Here goes nothing.
And a 1 and a 2.
Hey, we're looking good.
Hmm? Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Oh.
Sayaka-chan!
Ah.
Ah.
Yagami-san!
Hmm.
Hey, hey! Huh? Yes.
Sayaka-chan!
Yagami-san!
Hmm? Are you serious? I see.
Got a song in mind? Go ahead. Which steps should we work on?
Okay, let's go.
Here goes nothing.
And a 1 and 2.
Here goes nothing.
Fantastic, Yagami-san! Yagami-san! Thank you!
Hey.
Huh?
Yeah. You know? Nah.
Yes.
This is fun.
Got a song in mind?
Okay, let's go. one and two.
Es muy difícil.
Hey, we're looking good. Okay, team.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hmm? Oh,
So,
does that mean...
yes.
I see.
Yes.
Sayaka-chan!
Yes.
You got this!
Huh?
Yagami-san!
Huh?
Yes!
Yagami-san.
Let's freaking dance.
Got a song in mind?
Okay, let's go. And a one and two.
Here goes nothing.
And a one and two.
Did I get S rank? Got a low score.
Fantastic, Yagami-san.
The gym.
Yeah.
Let's do our best!
Which song now? Okay, let's go. You guys. Nah.
Yes. Okay, team. Smile, spirit, spunk. Go! Here we go. And one and a two. Here we go.
Crushing it.
Did you see that, Yagami-san? What? No way. Yeah!
Yeah.
Thank you. Ah, excuse me.
What?
Hey,
Ah.
Mizuki-san!
Huh? Right.
Excuse me!
Hey!
Hey!
Hmm.
No way!
Oh, yeah?
Hey. Huh? Hey guys, how we all doing? Sweating it out on some layups?
Who are you?
My name's Yagami, and I need to ask the basketball club a few questions.
Okay.
There was a student teacher who used to hang around here as recent as...
Oh yeah, Mikashiba.
Anyway, he stopped showing up out of nowhere. Any of you haven't... Okay, scratch that.
I wouldn't say jerk, but he was enthusiastic. Yeah, I mean, he did show up almost daily.
The club was really good back in his day. That's probably why he had us hustling even harder than the coach.
So, would you say he was on good terms with you all?
I guess.
Oh, from class 2 too? I don't know.
Something special about...
Well, yeah. Koda's in 2 too, and she was Mikoshiba-sensei's star pupil.
Star pupil. I do know who you're talking about, by the way. Are you saying she was...
In a way, Mikoshiba-sensei worked her harder because she hadn't played basketball till high school.
See, most of us already had tons of experience by the time we joined. So, anyone starting as late as now has to be really athletic to keep up with the team. Mikoshiba-sensei knew that too. I'd say him looking after Koda did his... if you say so.
Oh?
But Mikoshiba-sensei might have just thought it was tough love, but he'd make her shoot and...
Are you saying he...
That makes it sound bad.
Hey, wasn't Mikoshiba-sensei the one who started the whole arousing thing?
That's not true. That's fair. Anyway, when Mikoshiba-sensei stopped coming...
Okay, what...
Are you implying they had a...
Beats me. Mikoshiba-sensei did anything like that, he would have gotten canned on the spot.
Yeah, people like to gossip, but as they say, where there's smoke, there's fire. Maybe Koda-san's the reason he was always so...
She's writing on her hand. It wasn't some random insult. Last thing.
No.
Maybe they're still...
Okay, then I think that about does it.
Oh, I'm 25%? Really?
Ishizono.
Ah.
I guess so. Nah.
Yes. I can't do this.
Hey.
So... Ah, oh yeah.
Ishizono.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yagami-san.
Oh. What?
Yes. Got a song in mind?
Ooh, I like that.
Go ahead and pick it. Which step should we work on? Got a song in mind?
Let's freaking dance. And one, and two. Nothing. And one, and two.
Nice.
Fantastic, Yagami-san. Yagami-san. I'm sorry.
I see.
Yes. Well,
Does that mean...
yes.
Hey.
Huh?
Yeah.
Thank you. No.
East is off
Gotcha.
the road.
Yeah.
This is one real nice courtyard. Are there any sub-stories available yet? No. It's fine with me. Because there's a school story. Actually, can I taxi on phone? Yeah, that's nice. I'd totally forgotten about that.
Hey. I mean, she stands out, but mostly because she's peeking. Like, she's got spirit. I'll give her that. Amasawa.
Yagami-san. Yes. Yes.
Oh, tailing mission. Okay, then.
Alright, let's go.
And with a partner. Okay. This is giving me... These streets are giving me serious L.A. Noire flashbacks. Oh, she's running.
Too close.
Not imagining things,
Did I lock
am
the
I?
door? Shit.
I guess it's nothing.
Who's there?
These directions are terrible.
Maybe I'm seeing things.
You don't give
Time
up!
already.
I guess it's nothing. Please. Huh?
Micah-chan!
It's Kasai? Oh, I thought the Kahan gang didn't come back.
That's, Huh? If I were to guess...
Yeah.
Hey! It's you? Oh, shit! Yagami!
Nope.
Hey! Huh?
Yeah. Nah.
Don't mess with me!
By the way,
Huh?
in other words,
You piece of shit!
Well, at least I got the same voice after that.
Yeah!
Oh, nice.
Hey.
Don't mess with me! Uh-huh.
Huh.
If I run into them again.
What? By the way.
Who knows?
Excuse me.
Hmm?
In other words... If I were to guess...
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey.
That's,
What?
It can't be.
Hmm? Huh? Does that mean...
Yes. Yes.
But...
Yes.
I see.
It's all my fault.
Yes.
Seriously?
Huh? Yes. Which means... Yes. Yes.
I see. Hey.
That's... That's, But this is for Kotoko. Huh? No. That's, Yes. Yagami-san.
That's nice.
Yagami-san. So, this...
All right, Takanashi-san, we made it. There's the intercom.
Okay.
Who is it?
Kotoko? Can we talk?
Micah? Is that you? What are you doing here?
I came by because I wanted to apologize.
Just go home. I'm busy.
Kotoko, come on. Can you at least hear me out for 1 minute?
Just go away. Leave me alone.
Itakura-san, just a moment. It's very important. This is Kyoko Amasawa from the Mystery Research.
Amasawa?
Takanashi-san's been working as a sugar baby for you.
She's a what?
Itakura-san, we know that your scholarship Sabato Takanashi-san has been working as a sugar baby in hopes of...
What?
Even though she's just been through a very scary experience. Now, Kotoko...
Hang on. What have you done? And why would you do something like that for me?
Well, it's because I wasn't there for you when you needed me. Instead of being a friend, I practically sold
So
you...
you started selling yourself to cover a stranger's tuition?
Why do you call yourself a stranger? You're my best...
That's not my point. Hello? You gonna give me a reason or what?
Kotoko, do you remember when you told the shyest, most self-conscious girl on the planet exactly what she needed to hear to get her butt on stage? And it did the trick.
If anyone makes fun of you up there, I'll knock their teeth right out.
Well, that you inspired me, Kotoko. I turned my back on you when you... It was stupid. I've been wanting to say I'm sorry, but seriously.
You waited all this time? Just go home.
Hang on!
Itokura-san.
Okay.
Do you think you could reconsider that last part? She's not gonna quit being a sugar baby until you're back at Serio. But we stop today, I don't think you want that kind of thing on your conscience.
Well, I guess that would suck. There's just no way. I can't deal with the assholes in my class.
Yeah, I'm sure diving... Well,
Why
your
the-
friend Takanashi...
No.
Not all of us.
It doesn't matter.
Is that a mystery you're reading?
Yeah.
Maybe you'd be interested in joining them if being around your classmates would be too much. That should make it easier to work your way up to attending class.
Now, let's dial this back a bit. Why should anyone have to go to school? It's an institution to educate the uneducated, and that's all. School is fine for people who lack intelligence and initiative. I don't. So I certainly don't need it.
Right. School isn't everything. I mean, I never graduated high school, and I've made my way through things just fine.
See?
Well, hanging around the school, becoming a counselor, it's made me realize something, actually. I'm realizing that I might have become an adult without... How should I put it? Getting to enjoy being a kid.
Being a kid?
Yeah. Both Amasawa and all the rabbits. They're living their lives to the fullest with their friends. Itakura-san, why don't you just come check out the MRC? If you come join us and still feel like dropping out afterwards, then I'll respect your decision and leave it at...
Well, if it's such a big deal to you...
Then you'll come back?
Only after school.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. Yagami-san will work it out. All right, Kotoko. Then I'll see you in school. Yes.
By the way,
Excuse me?
yeah. Yeah.
Ah.
was very interesting. And absolutely none of it was story, so I should probably do some of that.
Starving. Now we're talking. Pretty tasty, thanks.
ありがとうございます。
You spacing out on me? Look at me when I'm talking.
You can't face us because you're weak. Who gave you permission to quit anyway? Newsflash, you're—
Yeah, think about us for a second. Who has to pick up all the grunt work when you're gone?
Maybe she feels special after what happened at lunch. Like people suddenly give a shit about her.
Doesn't give you the right to ditch practice.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! You think we're letting a stuck-up bitch like you give the orders?
You guys still haven't learned to play fair?
This fucking guy.
Attention, students!
If I were you, I'd watch my mouth around a club advisor.
Say what?
I'm Yagami, from the Yagami Detective Agency. And your chairman just hired me to advise the Mystery Research Club.
Bullshit.
I guess word hasn't gotten around? Maybe I'll let a few wisecracks slide for now then. But mark my words, I'll be here every day of the week. So be on your best behavior.
We better get to practice.
Yeah, you do that. Oh, and, break a leg out there. Matsu. Not very nice, are they?
I'm fine.
Koda-san, I'm sorry to spring this on you, but as I said, he started training as a teacher here pretty recently, right? At the time, did you notice anything strange about him? Maybe he seemed troubled?
Why?
The basketball club members think you—
They said that—
Oh.
Well, I suppose there wasn't much truth to what I'd heard then. Don't sweat it. Just so you know, I'm actually going to be hanging around here at the school for a little while longer. If it's cool, I hope we can find a way to be friends. See ya.
Wait a sec. Earlier today, it was your voice that I heard, wasn't it? I just never expected anyone to actually stand up for me in school. But you could say I didn't really stand up to them for myself much either. We all just treated it like it was a normal thing. Sometimes people would even laugh about it. But then, today, something changed.
Leave her alone.
Everyone suddenly decided to take a stand like they'd seen enough. I couldn't believe it. But that first voice, the one that told them to stop, that was your voice, wasn't it, Yagami-san?
Who could say?
I knew it. It was you. Thank you so much for that. Today was eye-opening. I never thought about how horribly I was being treated until everyone stood up for me. What's more, it made me see that I was strong. In fact, I finally stood up to the basketball kids.
So you did? Is that what made you decide to quit the club?
Ever since I was a kid,
I wanted to play basketball in a real team. I used to read this manga that made it look so cool. In a comic, even if you're a terrible player, the team always tries to lift you up. I tried. I wanted it to work, even if all they did was tear me down. But today, I just up and quit. That's not cool at all, is it?
You did nothing wrong, Koto-san. Truth is, there's a lot of injustice in the world that goes unseen. And some people decide it's easier to be part of the problem than be part of the solution. The kind of people who only feel joy when they see others in pain. You can only do so much to make people see the light. At some point, you've just gotta let them go. You know what I mean? Then there's no shame in quitting.
But Yagami-san, I think you can only say that because you're such a strong person.
Okay. In that case, we won't call it quitting.
Huh?
You can play. Doesn't have to be with the basketball club. If you practice, you wouldn't even need a school basketball club to get to where you want to be. If this sport is what you want to do with your life, I guarantee you there's going to be a path for you to take. And all you have to do is find that path. I mean, it's got to be out there. And then you don't have to call it quitting.
I don't know about that. Are you sure? I mean, wouldn't that be cheating?
Come on, try to work with me here.
So, the MRC, you're the advisor? Yagami-san?
Yeah. If you need anything, you just let us know. Anything at all. For example, if you hit any more trouble with those basketball club kids, you find me.
Sure.
You've got this.
Oh, Mr. Detective. Yagami-san, right?
Yeah. Shouldn't you be at practice with everyone else?
Yeah, well, remember Matsune and Sakaki? You know, the two other guys I'm always hanging around? They're ready to talk to you about Mikoshiba-sensei now.
Huh.
Well, Detective, I think they have a lead for you. Hey, you're here on some kind of... You know, Mikoshiba-sensei talked to... That is, if you wouldn't mind starting fresh with all of us.
Oh.
We kinda have to. It would really bite us in the ass if you went in. Will you at least hear us out? Please, be a nice guy. We're real...
Okay. I see where this is going. How many guys are up there waiting to jump me? The next floor up is for third years, right? You rope some of your senpais into this too?
Wow. How are we supposed to become...
Fine. I'll hear you out. Tell your friends I'm on my way.
Really? Awesome!
I might do some more dance club before that. That'd be fun though.
Over here, Yagami-san! Sorry to drag you all the way up here for this.
You wanted to talk to me? About Mikoshiba-sensei?
What? I can't hear a word you're saying, man. Why don't you come closer so we don't have to shout?
Yeah, let's get this over with.
Okay. Do you think this is a problem?
So many of you.
I beat a
You guys
man
all know Mikoshiba-sensei?
with
That's
like
not our senpai
a whole
friends
machine
roll.
gun
They
and
know
a
the
raincoat
Yokohama
that was
Leomon.
absolutely insane. I had
Yokohama
nothing but
Leomon.
reviews, and it was extremely good.
You mean the local gang?
Okay,
Hell
whatever.
yeah. I've got a friend who's in deep with those guys. I scratch their back by bringing them chicks to hang out with, and they scratch mine by tipping me for it. It's a pretty sweet deal, actually. Also, we've got a little thing going. I get to drop the Liumang name if I need him to handle some business.
So you sell them girls in exchange for honorary membership? You need to find better friends.
Don't talk to me like you know me. I stay on their good side and I get my personal bodyguards. I work with the tools I've got to get to the top.
So you got it all figured out, don't you, kid? But you're missing the big picture. They're gonna turn the tables so fast you won't know what hit you.
I'll keep that in mind. But I wouldn't worry about me right now. You're the one who's got the real problem on his hands.
Oh no,
You get it?
brass knuckles.
From now on,
I'm
if you
so
even lay a
scared.
finger on us, you offend the Yokohama Liumang, and they'll take that personally.
Oh, trust
You
me,
see
I'll
what deep
keep
shit
going.
you're in here, Yagami-san?
So how about it? You know how to say you're sorry? Cash for our pain and suffering.
Oh yeah? How much are we talking here? $1,000?
$1 million. If you're short, I'd be happy to hook you up with a loan shark. I know a guy who lends for the Seiryu clan Yakuza.
First it's a gang, now it's the Yakuza. Keep bringing adult shit into this, I'm gonna start treating you like one.
Huh?
You wanna see what happens to gang members? I'll show you.
You sure you want to do that? We're gonna charge you extra.
Oh, you got this shit down, Matsui. Let's take this asshole down! Fuck him up!
And stay down. Ugh, my eyes. Cheap shot.
Can't see? Got you now!
No, you don't. Huh?
What? Did he just jump off?
Nah. He's just hiding in the dark. Like a scared little cockroach. You guys go look for him and tell me when you find.
Okay, sounds good. Senpai, what do we do?
You guys follow me. We'll all smoke together till we get an update.
Sure, I'll come with.
Senpai's the toughest around.
Ah, well. All for my adorable little underlings.
Oh, hey. It's kind of nice. Book of the Wounded. I didn't see what skill got added. power of a cornered tiger. Oh, this is it. Okay.
Tastes good, Senpai? Smoking a cigarette in the classroom?
Hey, Akane!
Okay.
You guys better watch out. If your teacher busts... On the other hand, you guys could use a lesson in math.
Huh?
Bastard! So this is where...
Now what? Don't give me that smug look.
Let's go!
Time to shut your mouth!
Jeez. This guy's a maniac.
He's too good at this, man.
That still sound like a good idea?
No!
Then from here on out, we're...
Ow! Ah, my...
Tell me everything you know about Mikoshiba.
Mikoshiba Sensei showed up to practice, like, basically every day. Kind of a pain in the ass, if I'm being honest.
Oh, that's
soon
who
as our
that is. That's Mishima. No wonder I couldn't place him. He's such a forgettable and annoying character.
Would leave, it's like a switch would flip and he'd start drilling us. He'd make us do like 10 sets of cross-court dashes. And if even one of us lagged behind, it meant 10 more for all of us. That made it obvious real quick. Koda was our weakest link.
So Mikoshiba was especially harsh on her.
That was worth the break. Yes, the Kids Bop 2022 album featuring Good For You and Call Me By Your Name. It is pretty funny. I mean, the song's pretty good, so I'm just curious to see how Kids Bop will adapt them.
Yeah, because she's such a freaking klutz. Even the first years got sick of her eventually. Only thing she did right was unite the team against her.
You gang up and belittle a single defenseless girl, a beginner in your sport, and you call that unity. Listen up. Mikoshiba's parents have reported him missing. Foul play could be in the works here.
Hey,
this isn't the time for bullshit. Or you want to keep going?
Have you talked to Sawa-sensei yet?
All she told me was how exemplary he was, and that he looked out for you guys, out of some sort of camaraderie.
Huh?
Why, something off about that?
It's just... Sawa-sensei was really cold to him, no matter what he'd do. I actually brought that up to him one day. And it turns out the rumors were right.
Rumors?
Back when Mikoshiba-sensei was a student, one of his classmates apparently committed suicide. And Sawa-sensei suspected him of bullying the kid. I don't think he ever really got past that. He'd get all depressed sometimes.
Really? Sawa-sensei thought Mikoshiba was a bully?
Oh yeah. I actually asked him about it once, but he just laughed it off.
I teach English, and that's what I was focused on. And during his time in training, I was under the impression he got along.
What did she really think about Mikoshiba?
I just noticed the little thing in the corner of her photo.
Hi there. Has Sawa...
Actually...
So then she's at...
Yes.
Gotcha. What the... Hey. What the... Hey. Suspicious.
Pardon.
Who in the world is that?
Yagami-san. Those men are with the Kanagawa police. They said they're here to make inquiries about
He looked like a
Mikashiba-kun's disappearance.
knockoff of
And they asked to see Sawa
that
Sensei too?
corrupt detective.
Yes.
Ayabe.
But I have
that's
to
what his
ask,
name was.
can you tell me what's really going on? You were asking questions about Mikashiba-kun as well.
Wait. No way. Is that Honda? He kind of looks like Honda from the Keihan.
I should leave it to the police to fill
There's
you
no
in on
way,
that.
but that'd be really funny.
Their sources are probably more recent than mine. They should have the latest details.
Mikashiba-kun is no longer with us, is he? And it's just as I feared.
It's gotta be. He looks just like him. I'm not stopping at that. Now I'm hooked.
2 months ago, a young man named Hiro Mikashiba went missing during his stint as a student teacher. Mikashiba quickly becomes the center of attention when his rotting corpse is discovered. And Yagami scours the school for any clues left behind. Rumor has it, Mikashiba drove a classmate to suicide in his student days. A rumor that the school faculty is seemingly unable to deny.
Yagami-san, why are you still here?
Because I care.
Why? So you can grill me with more questions?
I figured
You
they'd
real-
come knocking sooner or later.
Then you knew Mikoshiba-kun was murdered, and that's why you've been snooping around.
You're not wrong, but...
If you knew Mikoshiba was murdered, why didn't you tell me up front?
Because that information's not public. Didn't the police ask you to keep quiet about it?
Well, yes, but
What sort of questions were they asking you anyway?
I thought I was supposed to keep quiet.
Cute.
Now I'm going to ask you one last time. I mean, what if you end up injuring us?
Nobody's getting injured.
Is that so?
Yeah, and I should probably mention, I'm the new advisor of the Mystery Research Club. I have the chairman's approval and everything. So, it looks like I have a place here after all.
What? Since when?
I think we're getting sidetracked here. Did the police ever mention a suspect?
No. All they told me was what happened to Mikoshiba-kun, that he's dead.
My condolences.
That was all we found out. The police were the ones asking the questions, not us. They hardly gave us room to breathe.
Yeah, sounds like an interrogation, all right.
Maybe?
Is there anything else?
Actually, there is. I'd like to know your thoughts on Mikoshiba-kun's killer.
What?
For example, take Akihiro Ehara. Mikoshiba came up even then, as a culprit bearing some responsibility.
Ehara-san? But he got arrested for that groping.
So the police really are keeping their lips sealed.
Must you always be so cryptic?
It's possible Ehara-san had a hand in Mikoshiba's murder.
What?
Despite being incarcerated for 2 months, he knew exactly where the corpse would be. This was before the Kanagawa police had even ID'd the body.
Then, was it really Ehara-san?
A court would say being in jail is about as solid an alibi as you can get. But he could be connected somehow.
How do you know all this, Yagami-san?
I'd tell you, but I showed you one of my cards, so now it's your turn.
Huh?
I've heard you weren't as big a fan of Mikoshiba as you led me to believe. That true? You knew he was a bully all along. I just want to get the story straight. Did you have a sudden change of heart?
It's not that simple.
Oh, one more thing I learned today. It was Mikoshiba who turned the basketball club against Koda-san. Pretty sadistic for a would-be teacher, don't you think?
That's enough.
Then it's not a stretch to say he probably was a major factor in the death of Ehara's son 4 years ago. And I think it's also safe to assume you know more than you're letting on, right? This is murder we're talking about here. Lies aren't doing anyone any favors.
His name was Toshiro.
Sorry?
Everyone keeps saying Ehara's son. Like he's just another statistic.
Right. I'm sorry.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Sawa-sensei, please.
9 o'clock tonight. I'll be at Plage on Izazaki Road.
We'll finally have a real talk?
Something like that.
She gets on my nerves.
Kaito-san. So I just left the school, and tonight I'm...
Third stop of our bar crawl, that's where.
licking the wounds of rejection, huh?
Just Sugiura. Tsukumo said he had to get back to the office to take care of some kind of system trouble.
A computer crash or something?
Don't know. Something about a fuzzy searcher going haywire. Anyway, you gonna come take his place?
Nah, I gotta stay...
What? God damn it!
Would you simmer down? This is work.
Then I ought to come be your back.
You think I need a drunk co-pilot?
Hey,
No,
I better not find out you two got it.
You know, if there's anything I don't like with this game up front is that any intelligence Kaito had is gone. Like any brain power he had in Judgment 1, which was a decent bit, has gone complete monkey.
Excuse me.
ありがとうございました。
Great. What a waste.
Nice.
Really, guys? Okay. Alright, this is a good stopping point.